Well, as community requested, we're going to move on to the samurai for the time being, because sadly, I have most of them over rep 8. Don't ask me why, I probably wasn't really feeling myself, woke up and decided, you know what, I don't want to be loved, and then I locked in 12 reps of Orochi. But Kensei's just in a different boat, really. Normally when people talk about how annoying the samurai are, they always just kind of forget about Kensei, because he's just bad. He has been for the last 3 years. If you main Kensei, before I even start trash talking your helmets, just know that I respect the effort you put in to try to make this hero work. These guys don't even fall into the I'm a new player stereotype, because the people past the low reps will still occasionally use this one. The thing about Himura Kenseis is that their controller must be broken, because the only thing that comes out of these guys are just light attacks. Maybe they got parried too many times and threw the controller and now it just looks like this. Now, I'm not complaining about light spamming Kenseis. If anything, do it more often, please. If they do have a working controller, the only time the heavy attack button is used is to imply the dodge attack. Doesn't matter if you're about to hit these guys with, they will dodge on red, making Griffin players actually look like smart animals. See, this is the new player helmet in reality. These guys are literally, as I would say, fresh off the boat, meaning they have no idea what on God's name they are doing. They are literally hitting buttons like it's Tekken, and when they eventually get to their unblockable, they spend the entire game trying to figure out how they did it. I envy these people, because no matter how many times they fail, no matter what they're doing, they are having fun. And for having fun in For Honor is just such a hard thing to do. We need to protect these people at all costs and just keep them happy, because Lord knows I am not. You're one of those people just hopped on Kensei so they can get the edgy fashion look to complete their full set of Edgelord samurais. You're so low in the reps, there's still literally no options other than this helmet. You are most likely pairing this with a spiked horns armor and have 3 spikes in your head, and you 100% think you're Faram when you anti-gank. In reality, all the clips you look on are you spamming zone attack against people so low rep they don't even know how to parry. You would also be able to rep them up a bit faster if you guys just stayed in the game. But that's fine, the ratio counter is always here. Do you like when your opponent always has revenge? No? We're gonna hate these guys. They normally just have no idea how Dominion really works, but their friend told them if they want to rip it fast, they gotta play this. Mentally, they were not strong enough for Breach, so they had to spend their days literally neutral dodge attacking people. Seriously, do yourself a favor and just leave the lobby or go find something else to do, because these guys will just feed revenge if you try to gank with them. When they aren't feeding revenge, they're probably clearing mid to unlock the unblockable 4-tier feat so they can finally start light spamming everyone at the end of the game and finally get the kills they need. This helmet is only ever used for Kenseis going for an all-brown wood look, which people that do this usually aren't bad. I know for the last 4 helmets or so I was saying how bad Kensei mains are, but the Seika Kenseis have a room temperature IQ. Sure, they still aren't the best, but these guys understand revenge feeding and ganking. They're still trying to learn how to not do it, but give them credit, they're trying to learn. Normally, Seika Kenseis just don't talk, don't emote, don't do anything, they just keep to themselves and their thoughts as they try to learn how to play Kensei. It's pretty obvious anyone using the Oppakamai helmet is going for a full white fashion. There's no helmet that really does it better than the Oppakamai unless you want to use those freaky ass face helmets, which we'll get to later. These guys love pommel strike. Like religiously, they have a quota bar on how many times they need to hit a match. These guys are just kind of predictable in most cases, but so much of that is because they're just playing Kensei. Expect after every pommel strike light, he will go into a full hyper armor heavy side heavy to clip you and your team. See, a lot of people are going to go, well, you're going to call this the edgy helmet, aren't you? And to that, I say, no. These guys are actually your meme Kenseis. Look at that face. There's one song that fits this helmet, and this is the one. This is the song that plays in every Kensei main's head if they use the Azuchi helmet. These guys will spam the ever-living shit out of Nature's Wrath. They do not care about revenge. They do not care about their team. The funny move will land, and they will laugh maniacally when it kills you. See, normally the test your metal helmets are always kind of the worn by the best of the best, but for this case, that's just not it. People who run the Spiked Void helmet are going for the average black and gold engraving armor set, mainly pairing with the entire test your metal gear set. Safe to say these guys are either wannabe tryhard Kensei mains or people who just play Kensei every 2 months, because I am a Spiked Void Kensei, and the only reason I'm playing Kensei is for this video, so it really speaks a lot. These are the other Kenseis that go for the full white fashion, but instead of their fashion ever looking good, they use that stupid little chest piece with a really dumb bow tie on the back. They will defend this thing tooth and nail, saying that it's actually the nicest looking armor set and you just don't see the vision. But the only thing I see when the Kensei uses this is their enormous belly. Seriously, your Kensei looks like the average American after McDonald's brings back the McRib. People that run this helmet are in love with full white sets, but gold is also a fantastic secondary for them. So, it truly was a no-brainer pick for this helmet. Just like the Opal Kenseis, it's all white, baby. Like, blinding white. Flashbangs are a great comparison to their fashion. These guys aren't really bad players, more around the reps of 25, who kind of know the ins and outs of Kensei. Top heavy, soft fink to side heavy is their go-to move when it comes to putting out on the offense, and target swapping with the finisher side heavy is their go-to finisher. These guys are one half of the OG Kensei mains. They have realized the fashion potential with this helmet and they take it to the moon. Normally going for some Red Emperor-esque Kensei. These guys are the hard-to-read good mid-clears. They have Stalwart Banner, Chilling Stare, just because they realize how good these feats truly are. These guys have a high sense of honor and don't like winning with cheese. I mean, they picked Kensei as their main hero, with almost no cheese moves whatsoever. These are what I believe are the other Kensei OGs, but instead of being chill as fuck like the Camaro ones, the harsh years of Kensei consistently being the worst Vanguard in the game finally got to them a long time ago. These guys have lost their mentals, being nice is just never an option. If these guys beat you, expect to see some quick chat pop up and maybe some hate comments in the PC players. The worst thing you do to these guys is just beat them in a fight. They will spend the rest of the game typing paragraphs longer than this video script, which may I remind you is at 1700 words. To be completely honest, I think this helmet is utter poo-poo, but this cannot be said about Kenseis that run this helmet. These guys have to be by far the most unpredictable people to play Kensei. When you face a Bofu Kensei, your last words are, he's not going to send that one through, right? As he nails you with the third top unblockable in a row. These guys are just not mentally okay. The edginess is actually insane. This helmet is just literal pure dog ass, yet people run it because if there's anything 14-year-old kids love more than TikTok, it's to look edgy in every single video game. You 100% watch Berserk and think, man, my life is so hard, I'm literally guts, and then proceed to rage quit every single game you play when you die for the first time. It's an achievement that you still have the game installed. I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't think there's more than 10 Kensei players that use this helmet, so there's truly nothing I can really say. The only thing I will say though is that this helmet for some reason gives me a I haven't taken a shower because I don't smell that bad vibes. You do smell that bad, by the way. It probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but just looking at the helmet, that's really where my mind goes. The mom, I want the Kensei hero skin. We have the Kensei hero skin at home. Helmet. Seriously, if you're gonna use the Kenka, just buy the hero skin. These guys have to be the chillest Kensei mains to ever exist. They quite literally try and use their full moveset and kit to try to open you up. They have made their peace that Kensei is probably and will be the worst Vanguard out of all of them, but they just really don't care. They got Kensei after Rep 20, and they will plan on continuing repping up Kensei no matter what state he's in. For that, you have my respect. Alright, that has been Kensei helmet stereotypes. I hope you guys enjoyed. I actually do enjoy the samurai a lot more than I did with the Vikings. There's just so much more style and just uniqueness to all these helmets, so I can't wait to go down the list of the samurai and give more content like this. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. See ya.